Hi, my name's Maddie Templeton, and I'm going to give you my story with a point speech. So today my audience is Mallie and Caitlin, so they're going to be back here while I'm giving my speech. I don't know if you need to see my note card or not. I think I have to turn it in, but I'll show that to you anyways. So we're going to start off, so 5-year-old Maddie gets a rabbit, okay? No big deal, every kid has a rabbit, but here we are at 15 Leaders, an ag major, because of that rabbit. So that's my point today, is agriculture. So like I said, I started off in kindergarten with one rabbit. That one rabbit quickly turned into 5. Those 5 rabbits very, very quickly turned into like 150, if not more. I showed rabbits for 7 years of my life. I was like 13th in the nation showing rabbits. It became a really big deal in my life. I moved on showing chickens. I showed chickens for many, many years, and finally I decided that I needed something bigger in my life, so I started showing goats. So within me showing all these animals, going all over the few states surrounding Arkansas, showing, meeting people, networking, having a great time doing this, I was also in 4-H. So 4-H is an agriculture-based nonprofit organization that helps teach youth about agriculture, robotics, STEM, like home economics stuff, sewing, literally anything. 4-H can be anything. So I've been in 4-H for 13 years to this day, and literally it has shaped the person I've become. So we're gonna go back to when I was showing. I started showing goats, and that was in like middle schoolish. And so I fell in love with showing goats. I quit my freshman year in high school, I'm in college now, of high school, and I joined FFA, and that's where my passion for agriculture really skyrocketed, because FFA is more focused in on kids who are ag-based. And so oh my gosh, I went to so many competitions, so many camps, I was so many offices in 4-H, but my point is agriculture. Not a lot of people are involved in agriculture directly, if they say. But without agriculture, we would be nowhere today. Agriculture is food, it is shelter, it is clothing. Without those 3 things, you would not survive. It is the basis of every living thing, every inanimate thing. Not a lot of people appreciate agriculture. So with me growing up, showing animals, being in 4-H, being in FFA, living in the middle of the farm bottoms, I have a very deep appreciation for agriculture. Like I said, I'm standing here today as a double agriculture major because that is something that is deeply important to me. Without agriculture, we would be nowhere. Like, we would have nothing. We wouldn't be able to survive every day. And a lot of people don't realize that. And a lot of people, even though 4-H and FFA is they're really big organizations, a lot of people still to this day don't recognize them as anything. They don't understand what they are and what their bases are, and a lot of people are against agriculture. But when you really look at agriculture, I mean, one farmer can feed 155 people every day. Like, if that's not crazy, I don't know what is. And with the growing population, the need and demand for agriculture is only increasing because there's more people to feed and more people to clothe and more material goods to be made. And so it's one of those things that like a lot of people take for granted and don't realize how involved they truly are in agriculture and how they need to educate themselves and what they're being surrounded with. I feel like since I've grown up in agriculture since I was 5, I pretty much understand a lot of how I and everyone else directly affects agriculture, seeing that firsthand, but a lot of people don't have that opportunity. So it's definitely something that I would recommend doing more research on, because it's one of those things that like it is important and a lot of people overlook it because it's just not something you would think about. And a lot of people are like, ooh, agriculture, you know, like farming and cows and like stuff like that, but it is so much more than that. But something else is just how crazy life is. I mean, like, I would never imagine in kindergarten here I would be getting a double major in agriculture, experiencing all the amazing things I would have experienced because of the organizations I joined, and just how even the littlest thing can completely affect and change your life.